What is your dream job or work? And what is keeping you from getting there? I want to help each of you, everybody who's watching this, I want to help all of you build towards your best dream work. So I am happy to welcome you here. I am going to lead you through 6 steps tonight to help do that. And I want to help you all build towards your dream. So I want to welcome in people as they're joining in. I see people joining in, and I'm so happy to have you here. This is going to be a workshop like I have never seen a workshop on work. This is what you can expect from today's program. Again, I'm going to lead you through a 6-step program, a process. I'm going to help you think about what your dream job is in detail. I'm going to help you assess your happiness and satisfaction and success level in your current situation. And I'm going to help you build a pathway towards that best dream job. So again, I'm welcoming people as they're joining in. And it is time to stop feeling that your dream job is out of reach. And it's time to start reaching and feeling that you can create the steps that will build the pathway to get you there. I want you to feel that this is within your control, within your ability. So I want to get started, and I want to start asking you first, what is your current field of work? If you have some paper, by the way, a paper and a pen, something to write with, or you can take notes on your phone or in a computer file if you'd like, it will help you if you can jot down and take some notes tonight. So first, I want you to put down number 1, what is your current field of work? That is a simple first question. We want to know where you are here. And second, I want you to think, is this the field of work that you want to be in 1 year, in 3 years, in 5 years, in 10 years? Is this what you want to keep doing? Or are you doing this for a particular reason? Like I know some women think when their kids are very young, they want to work in a particular area, but once their kids are in school full time, they're ready to transition into something different. Or some people are in a particular position, they want to get a certain level of experience. So I want you to think ahead between now, 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years. And I know 10 years seems like a long time to think ahead, but if you really want to get far and high, planning long term is really helpful. So, and if you're not in the field that you want to be in long term, again, I want you to think about what field would you like to be in. And the next question I want to ask you is, on a scale of 1 to 5, how happy are you in your current work position? Where 1 is a low level, 1 is very unhappy, 2 is reasonably unhappy, 3 is neutral, not great, not bad, 4 is somewhat happy, and 5 is you love your current position. I want you to pick the best number you can pick for your current position. And if you're not a 5, if you don't absolutely love the job that you have, I want you to start thinking, how can we create that pathway, that plan to get you where you want to be, and to make that happen as soon as possible. I want you to get to your dream fast, efficiently, and at your highest level of success. So I want you to now write down, the next question is, I really want you to write down, what is your dream job? what would you really like to be doing? I want you to write it down. You can write a title or the position. You might want to write a few small words or phrases or a little description of what you're doing if you'd like. So, for some people you may be working in a particular position now, but you dream to be the head of an organization or a business. Or perhaps you want to start your own business and be your own boss. Or perhaps you want to be in a creative field and create art or music or sports. Or perhaps you want to be a scientist or an inventor or a researcher or a teacher. There are so many things. Or maybe you want to be an animal trainer or a veterinarian or a doctor or a dentist or a lawyer. Or there are so many possibilities. So I want you to really write down and describe what is your dream job to do. And I want you to write that down. And now for your next step, I want you to write down a list of things you can do or steps that you think could help you move towards your best position. This is really a basic question. This is what work-related steps can you take. So, do you need some courses? Or do you need a certification or a degree? Do you need particular types of projects to get to that level? Or a particular type of work experience? Or to work with particular groups of people? Or particular issues or problems? I want you kind of freehand, just write a whole bunch of steps that you think will help you. These are work-related steps, and maybe even credentialing steps that you feel might be helpful. But again, certain types of steps that might help you. And I want you to really continue to think about that. I am going to continue on to the next step, but you can always go back to this video and watch it again and go through the steps more slowly if you would like to. I know that will help many people, so you are welcome to do that, to go back into the video and watch it again. Or if you're watching it on replay, you can pause it and then go forward. So next, I want you, in addition to work-related steps, I want you to think of what self-advocacy skills might help you. How effective are you at work in advocating for yourself, for your work conditions, for the resources that you need, for the support of your work area? So how good are you for advocating for your work evaluation and for your needs and getting job recognition and raises and bonuses and promotions? We all know there are people who are really gifted at that and move up really fast, and some whose self-advocacy skills are not that strong. And these are skills that are important to work on if you want to move up the ladder. You are not either born with self-advocacy skills or not. You can learn them, and learning them makes a huge difference. Some of my clients tell me it makes a much bigger difference than the first step, than the credentials, than the work-related, than the obvious steps. The first step we talked about, work-related, are the obvious steps that most people think about. But I'm going to be talking about some of the less obvious skills that are really often the ones that get you to that dream job and help you slope up faster, more efficiently, and higher. So again, self-advocacy skills are really important. And third, networking. Who in your field do you know? Because in order to move up, unless you're your own boss. And even if you're your own boss, you're usually trying to sell to other people or to get other people interested in what you do. And that takes self-advocacy and confidence skills. So I want to ask you also networking. Who do you know in your field, in the higher-ups in your area? Because if you want to get a job, there's got to be somebody who's going to advocate for you and hire you, or who might know you and be able to pass you on to somebody else and say, you know, I know this fabulous person who would fit right into your organization at a high level. So networking is helpful at all. And then there's a level that I call assistive skills, assistive and supportive skills. And these are really life skills that help a lot in work, like time management, personal productivity, goal setting and reaching, learning to set steps and move efficiently along your steps. Building boundaries so you know when to say yes and you know when to say no, when people ask for your time and your energy and your focus and commitment. And for some people, public speaking skills are important, or presentation skills are important, depending on what area you want to move into. In most areas, there's some kind of presentation you have to make at times to be valued, to be valuable, to be recognized as somebody who's doing something important. And even if it's not a typical part of your job, that ability to bring recognition to yourself is important. I also call one of those skills personal power. And again, we all know people who seem to have personal power, and very often we admire them and say, wow, this is a powerful person. Well, why can't you be a person of power and a person who has great power within how you interact with people around you at work, a person of influence, a person considered of value and importance? So all of these are what I call assistive, supportive skills. And again, we usually think basically of work-related skills to help you move up the ladder, but it really isn't so. Many of these personal skills, like personal power and personal productivity and the ability to make presentations, sometimes public speaking, or just to advocate for yourself, is so important in moving up the ladder and combining those steps to help you reach from where you are all the way up to that dream position where you want to be. For many people, executive coaching, learning how to be in charge of people, how to gain people's respect, and how to lead and inspire people. Not lead and be a bossy boss, but lead and be an inspiring boss where people want to do the work for you and your organization. They don't feel they're being forced to do it and want to put in the minimum, but they want to work hard with dedication for your organization because you're someone that they believe in, that they love to work with and for. And it's not an issue, it's not a question of popularity. It's an issue of being inspiring and having leadership qualities. So again, I want you to think, and I want to review some of these steps. What field do you want to be in? What's your dream job? What field do you want to be in 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years? 2 is describe your ideal dream job. 3 is what work-related skills will help you get there. Again, are there credentials? Are there courses? Is there a certification or a degree? Are there projects that will help you get experience that you can list on your resume? Are there people that you can work with that will help? And what personal skills do you need? For example, what self-advocacy skills do you have and can you build? Are you a person of confidence? Are you a person of personal power? And again, how do you come across in a work environment? And what assistive skills? What supportive skills? We often leave those out, but what types of skills in those areas can help you move along faster, more efficiently, and to a higher level of success? So some of those may be time management or personal productivity, or really learning to set and reach goals. Are there any presentation skills, as we spoke, that would help you? And what about executive coaching? Would it help you learn to be an effective, inspiring leader? So I've given you many ideas. Some of them will apply to you, some will not. I'm trying to give a whole host of ideas and recommendations. Now, I don't want you to leave this to random chance after you listen to this and say, well, that was interesting, and then go back to your old life. I really want you to follow up. I want you to build those next steps. I want you to be creating your pathway and connect those dots from where you are to where you want to be, and to continue to think about those steps in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months, in the next year, in the next 3 years, and the following years. Now, if you would like a guided, supported method of helping you to get there, you may want to be either in one of 2 of my programs. You may want to be in my High Achievers Club, and that is where I help many people get to their highest level of success. Or you may want my Work Success Pathway program. Again, I have 2 programs that may help you. If you're not sure which would be the best for you, make an appointment with me. I will put my calendar in so you can make an appointment. There is no charge for that first appointment, but there are limited appointments available. So if you are interested, schedule your appointment as soon as possible so you don't get closed out. I will be happy to go over with you where you are, where you want to get to, and I might just give you some free suggestions if you're working very well and efficiently and you have momentum on your own. If you'd like some guided support, we can talk about which of those 2 programs would be best for you. Again, for some people, they can lay out everything and get that momentum and stay on path and with speed themselves. For many people, they would like this laid out for them, and so you don't have to figure it out for yourself, and they want some help to keep them on track, to keep their momentum going. So if you'd like some free ideas, or if you'd like to discuss those 2 programs with me, make an appointment with me. I may give you you may get some just free ideas if you'd like, or you may start the next lifetime of your work moving fast and efficiently and smoothly and getting to where you want to be faster than you ever thought. So I'm really excited for you. Again, I ask you to do something to get to your next level. Don't just listen to this and say that was an interesting program and go back to your life. Take this as a turning point. Move forward. If you'd like to move forward on your own, that is lovely. If you'd like some guided support from me, that's lovely as well. I would love to meet with you and talk with you we can do a phone appointment, as I mentioned, and we can start building steps for you. So I have a question for you. I always wear a necklace, and I want to know what people think of this necklace. So can you please, if you are watching this either live or on replay, please put a comment and let me know if you like my necklace or if you love my necklace. I hope people will like it. I pulled this out. I looked at a whole bunch of my necklaces, and I pulled this out this morning, and I said, I haven't worn this in a while. I have to wear it tonight. And I actually built my outfit around my necklace. Most people pick their necklaces to add to their outfit, which is what I usually do. But today, I picked my necklace. So I would love to know, please, everybody watching this, please put a comment for me and let me know if you like this. I know people love that I am the leader who wears necklaces. I am the leader with the necklaces. And I think people often tune in to hear my information, and I think they also tune in to see what necklace I'm going to wear. So this morning I went through my collection and I pulled out a whole bunch of necklaces that I really, really love and I haven't worn in a long time. And the next few weeks, you're going to see me wear some necklaces that I really love. So if you love necklaces, and if it's fun for you to see what I'm wearing, please make sure that you show up for the information that I'm giving in the times coming up, in the programs coming up, and also to see what necklace I pick. It's always fun, and I like to make this fun so we can enjoy our time together. So again, think about those 6 steps that we spoke about. If you need to watch this again and you'd like to watch it slower, you can. Or I'd be happy to talk about it more if you set up an appointment with me. I will be happy to give you some information that will help you, or to talk more if you'd like some guided support. Make sure that you check into our group during the week for all of the recommendations in all of the topics that I put. As most of you know, this is a full scope home for busy working women. So I talk about many topics. And one of the real important topics that's important in your work pathway is work-life balance. It's what many people don't know how to put into their lives. And so they feel exhausted or stressed. And that is really something that's very important that I add to the programs for all of my clients. Because what I don't want you ever to feel is tired or stressed or exhausted. So I always help people build in work-life balance to our other programs as well. So again, make sure you check into our group during the week for all of the recommendations that I put on all of the topics, whether it's a work topic or work-life balance or stress management topic or building a relationships with your kids or a spouse, or relaxation techniques and self-care. Make sure you check into our group so you get all of the information. Make sure you come back here next week for our next topic. I haven't even thought of what I'm going to do next, but I always like to make it an important topic to make your lives easier, happier, and more successful. And I thank you for all of the wonderful feedback that I've been getting. So let's continue to move forward. If you're watching this in Facebook, I will see you in the group during the week for all the recommendations. If you are watching this on YouTube, please make sure that you like the video and you hit subscribe so you will continue to get my information and recordings. And I can't wait to talk to you and help you build your path to your dream job and position. I am so excited to help you with that. So let's talk soon.